Irene has a number of people looking after her welfare on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis, and this morning we want to acknowledge publicly their loving care of Irene. So first we are going to introduce Miriam Hidalgo, Irene's morning and weekend caregiver, but she couldn't stay. So of course, in true Irene style, as soon as Irene met Miriam, Miriam immediately became known as Mimi. Meanwhile, in response to any question to Irene that begins, "Are you ready to, well, say have lunch?" Mimi has learned to echo, "Ready for Freddy," among other Irene-isms. And Miriam admits that she didn't use most of those phrases when she was growing up in Cuba. Next, we introduce Teresa Malinowska. Teresa. Oh, wait, excuse me, I meant Terry Malinowska, the name bestowed upon Teresa by Irene, who's still talking about Teresa and Mario. He's there. Their wedding last year, which she attended, and how a group of strong men carried her up the stairs and into the restaurant while she was seated in her wheelchair. So just ask Irene, she'll tell you that was some wedding. Our third caregiver whom we want to thank is Elaine Jones. Elaine's a registered nurse with the Visiting Nurse Association of Somerset Hills. She visits Irene every so often to check up on her. Somehow Elaine managed to miss the nickname game. But then again, how many people are named Jones? That's nickname enough. And finally, we introduce Mary Bell Hutchison. Mary Bell. Mary Bell is the Somerset County social worker extraordinaire. And in case you don't know this, Mary Bell, Irene refers to you with a lot of affection as Maybell. Mary Bell is exceedingly responsive to my sisters and to me when we call her with important and not so important questions. And we have to tell you that Mary Bell relates beautifully to Irene with loving care, that she does not treat Irene as just another file in her caseload, and we're sure that she treats her other clients exactly the same way. Mary Bell has been an indispensable source of important social services information, as well as a source of innovative solutions to major and minor occurrences in Irene's life ever since Irene became her client. She does her job very well. We are extremely fortunate that Irene is in her care. Thank you all. So, Mimi, Terry, Jonesy, and Maybell, and Irene and her family say thank you very much. Okay, we're going to call upon Rabbi Bob Waxman, not on the bookbinder side, on the other side, from Wilmington, North Carolina. He came all this way to do a Shehecheyanu for Irene. Rabbi Bob.
It's my honor to be here today. It's a wonderful occasion, and since I have the microphone, if all the mishpacha from near and far are looking to relocate in the sunny south, Wilmington, North Carolina, right on the coast, please join us and come on down. We need a few new good members at B'nai Israel, and now I can take this trip off as a business expense. And so, to everyone here, a big mazel tov and yasher koach to making it to Mea Shana. It's a wonderful thing. So everyone together, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'achiyanu v'kiyamanu v'hidyanu l'azman ha'amtzeh. Praise you, Lord God, ruler of the universe, who has sustained us and kept us alive, sustained us and enabled us to reach this day. Amen and mazel tov.
We're ready to ask you to take out those lovely booklets that Tracy designed, because Irene likes to sing, and the three of us happened to be in her apartment, so we said to her, Mom, what would you like to sing at your party? So we're throwing out names of songs, and we name a song, and she'd sing it start to finish. And some of them were slightly off color. We didn't include those. But mostly they were okay. And then at one point, I think Flora said, "Let me call you sweetheart." And my mother said, "Okay, you want to call me sweetheart, you can call me." Okay, so Irene has solo that she is going to do first. On how we dance.
Oh, how we did! All the time we were led. We did, when the room had no bed. That's enough. I don't think we're too long. I only got paid for one.
Are you taking movies?
Irene sings all the time, so we included it. Irene has used on each of her grandchildren very effectively, and I find myself doing it with Ethan on a fairly regular basis. A 2-year-old, what's their favorite word? No. Right, so when he says that, we sing.
Barbara. Linda, move on. Linda.
Ellen, you gotta get down. I can't. You do it. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Okay, ready? Irene. Okay, got it. My turn again.
Shirts, courtesy of number 16. We will now sing the Bayonne High School marching song. Anybody who went to Bayonne High School, hop right on up here and march with us. All right, Landon, go, boy. Irene is going to make a speech.
Speech.
Oh, make it big. Or say I should say something nice. Nice.
I remember them. I talked to them.
If anybody wants to say something bad, bad. La 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 la. You got it. Second move to my father.
You're still on the microphone.
Someday you handle my tip. You gotta watch them ladies. They touch everything. What are you laughing at, Irene?
I'm not laughing.
You're not laughing? She says, thank you very much.
Is your speech finished?
What?
Is your speech finished?
Did I make a speech? Oh, I didn't even know I made it. Start all over again.
Go. Make a speech. Go ahead.
That's the people who don't hear good. Rita. We're all from Rita.
Oh, I'm in trouble once again.
What are you hanging on here?
Okay, Irene says thank you very much. Turn off the microphone.
Michael Rogov, and last time I took this stage, or its equivalent, for Irene's 90th. Wow, okay, so I was 7. I don't remember what I said, I just remember not having anything written to say. However, I'm back by popular demand. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Hi, Grandma Irene.
I'm ready.
Okay, so my oldest and equally fondest memories of Grandma Irene involved, in order to go to school, my parents would drop me off at Gail's house, and Gail would have us wait for a couple minutes so that before we would go to Solomon Schechter, which is where I went to school. And so we would bring her these macaroons down from Ocean Township that she loved, and to make a long story short, any time that we're home or that we have the macaroons in the freezer, we take a trip over to Grandma Irene's and we give her the macaroons. And she loves them. Yeah, she looks at the box, opens it up, goes, "Ah, macaroons! Thank you. Here, have some." Grandma Irene, we bought them for you. Yeah, but I mean, come on, you look famished. No, we're okay. Are you sure I can't get you Coca-Cola, some bread? Fruit, I got lovely fruit. No, it's okay. We just want to give you these macaroons and talk to you. Are you sure? Yeah. So thanks not only for the food, but for your lovely company and words of wisdom and guidance. I don't have anything else to say. Thank you.
Going once, going twice? Oh, yeah. Okay, Doug.
Everybody quiet. Quiet.
Thank you. So I am the oldest and most favorite grandchild of Grandma Irene.
Not the oldest.
Not the oldest grandson, I said, which is
And
correct.
then you said grandchild.
Oh, okay, I'm not the oldest grandchild. I apologize, but I am the most favorite grandchild. Okay, so I have a story that goes back about 40 years. When I was a young boy, and many of the members of the immediate family have heard this story many times. And I heard it many times because they reminded me about it repeatedly over the years. So it goes something like this. Grandma Irene was driving me somewhere, I can't remember exactly where, and I was in the passenger seat, and Grandma turned to me and said, "Douglas, someday you'll be driving me around." And I looked at her and I said, "No, Grandma, you'll be dead by then." And I cannot begin to express to you how glad I am that I was so totally wrong. Happy birthday, Grandma. We love you.
Irene's favorite nurse. And I just want to say to Irene that I would love to know what your secret is so that I can pass it on to all my other patients. And I'm coming to your 105th birthday party. I always told her I'm coming to your 100th birthday party, so now I'm coming to your 105th birthday party.
I'm among one of Irene's, I guess, 28 favorite nephews. Now, I have to thank Aunt Irene because she reminds me twice a year who I am, because I forget my name from time to time. So I'll call her on the telephone, generally to wish her Happy New Year, wish her Happy Birthday, and she picks up the phone and says hello, and I said, "Hello, Gottlieb?" She says, "Oh, it's Lewis." Then I hang up because now I know who I am. Thank you, Aunt Irene, for reminding me of that.
Graham, over here. Okay, so I am the youngest granddaughter and grandchild altogether, and sorry, Doug, but by proclamation of Grandma, I'm the favorite. And I just have a quick one-liner to give. We've been talking about this 100th birthday for quite some time, and we've always said we're having it with or without you, so we're glad you're here. Here's to another 50 years or so. We love you, Grandma.
Good afternoon. Hi, I am Dee Gordon. I know Irene because about 50 years ago, I worked in an office where she worked. And she was like my mom, and then we lost touch, and about 20 years ago we reconnected, and we've been great friends ever since. She's a fantastic person. She always has been. She loves our family. We love her family, and we love you, Irene. Happy birthday.
Thelma Gottlieb just reminded me, Mother, how Grandma Bessie used to meet you at the train with a whole dinner cooked. You never met me at the train.
I guess I'm the middle grandchild who's going to speak. And of course, being in the middle, I'm both jealous of the oldest and the youngest, but I'd have to say that I'm, of course, the favorite by Grandma's proclamation. Grandma! Hi! Happy birthday! So, I wanted to give a little story about Tim and I going up to Camp Grandma Irene, which we did every summer for as long as I can remember when I was a kid. And we'd come up to Jersey and stay with Grandma and our cousins all day, where we learned all kinds of interesting things to repeat when we came back to DC where we lived, or to Silver Spring. And just one of our favorite memories was, you know, Grandma always having cookies ready for us, you know, 24 hours a day. If you needed a sweet, there was always a sweet at this gathering of the cousins. It was one of the greatest things ever. And to this day, because of this, my favorite dessert ever, anywhere, is chocolate chip cookies. Very important. So, anyway, happy birthday. Thank you.
Hi, honey. She is a wonderful person. I spent with her many hours, many times. I don't see him for her age. So beautiful, so nice person. Happy birthday, honey.
If Lewis's name is Lewis, every time I call in Irene, I get on the phone, I go, hello, Tanta, and she goes, San Diego, when you come to visit me? Love you. Here I am. I'll come back next year.
Irene, I want to wish you a happy birthday. I know Irene for 20 years, and I love her, and I love her Holy family. God bless everybody.
I just have a quick thank you to Grandma for all the hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of chocolate chip cookies we had, as well as the egg in the baskets that you made for us. For those of us that don't know, it's take a simple piece of bread, cut a hole in the middle, throw the egg in, fry it up, flip it over, egg in the basket.
Delicious.
He kissed the microphone. I'm sorry, whoever's next, there's chocolate.
Her own fire squad, because she has so many candles on her cake 100. Here they are carrying the hose. Thank you all. Good job, fire and rescue squad. Very nice.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Irene. Happy birthday to you.
Ready? Harder.
Hey!